Alrighty, so part two of this video is more bright indirect light. I think the only like direct light that I get in this easternly facing window is for my succulents in my brother's room. So I'll start with that. This first one is actually a succulent I got for my brother. Oh, looks like a little leaf fell off. No problem. I'll just put him back in there and we'll see what happens. But this dude, I want to say originally was up here and he had like one little shoot and now look at him go. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and he has roots out the wazoo. He is like trying to connect to something, and I would help him out, but it's my brother's plant, so the most I'll do is take a couple leaves here and there, or ones that fall off. But yeah, he's like really self-sufficient. I don't really water him. This is also like an old candle that I turned into a planter for him. Thought it was like a little thrifty, nifty, you know. But yeah, this is like a basic echeveria. Nothing too crazy, hence like the little rosette shape that it has. This other kind of echeveria, I think it was like a hen and chicks. It came off, this was one of 3 pups that it had. I have another one that's cut really short due to disease that's sitting in a windowsill that I don't know if I want to pot it or not, because I don't know if it has any promise, but the initial plant that I took this from, I took it from the mother plant because it actually was outside, my only succulent that I put outside, and lo and behold, karma had its kiss for me and killed the mother plant. So before that happened completely, I cut this guy off just so I had a backup because I really liked him. I thought it was cute and it looked like it was really sufficient on popping pups out, but I really haven't seen much promise or growth in this fella. Maybe I need to water him more. I don't know. He's got like a cute little rosette shape though. He's kind of like going away from the sun because I usually have him facing this way, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I need to do a different pot. I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess. Maybe I'll repot him. That sounds like a good idea. But the other dude I have in this eastern facing window is a variegated crassula. I think it's like a ruby or rose red crassula, something like that. It looks like I need to water this guy ASAP because he's got some dead leaves on him. But yeah, I really liked this. I thought it was different, cool. I got this from either Lowe's or Home Depot. I think it was Lowe's. And he was like maybe half the size of what he is now. He really just kind of spreads, and I really like him in this kind of carnival glass from Walmart container. I know you're not like supposed to pot plants in containers without drainage holes, but I do it anyway. As long as you like don't overwater and you just make sure that you're attentive to the root growth so that they don't become like root bound. I mean, some plants like that, but other plants not so much. But this guy seems to be doing all right. Yeah, he's put out sufficient new growth. I can't complain. I like him. I try to turn him too just to get a little more balance, you know, so he doesn't become too one-sided. So we'll see how he does. So far, so good. I should definitely water him though. Another succulent I have in that window is my donkey's tail. And I love him in this like little glass bulb. He was about half the size that he is now. And he kind of got like etiolated and elongated in the beginning of the summer when I first got him because he was reaching for the sun. But now you can see that he's like really compacted and he's starting to get that classic donkey tail look. I also have some little buds that are coming off of leaves that fell off. If I see a leaf that fell off this dude, I just throw it in the dirt and just kind of water it regularly. as I would with the mother plant, but it really shoots off new growth. It's got another little pup under this long dude. We'll see how that goes. I hope he'll make it. But yeah, really self-sufficient. I hope for winter that he holds up. We'll see. Maybe I'll need to change his spot in the house, but he seems to really be surviving and thriving, so I can't complain. My other trailing succulent, though, I believe this is the string of pearls. That's what it is. I don't really know what I'm doing with this guy. He has like some new growth, some new shoots, if you can see that. Like that little fella there and whatnot. But he's also got some dead pearls. I don't know what's happening with this guy. I don't really know the upkeep. Maybe he needs like a pot with drainage or something. I'm just stubborn, and I really like him in this Old Spice mug that I thrifted. I thought it was funny, because, like, string of pearls, pirates, arg. But, we'll see. I mean, he looks like he's doing better. I don't know. I gotta keep my eye on it. This guy I've had for, like, maybe 2 months. Nothing too crazy's happened. Maybe, like, grew a couple centimeters, had a little bit of pups, but it looks like he actually, now that I'm looking at him closer, he has some sufficient new growth. We'll see what happens. And now for like bright indirect light in the foyer, because like I have a foyer with a big window, so it gets a lot of good morning light that kind of travels throughout the whole foyer. I have this, I believe it's a Dracaena. It wasn't labeled when I got it at my local nursery, and this is actually a glass vase pot that I thrifted. It doesn't have any drainage, but it looks like he's doing pretty well. I might have to repot him because he looks like his, if you can see, his roots are kind of just taken over here. But he's really low-key. If anything, looking at him now, I should really dust him because he is like on our landing, so, you know, between the dogs and all of us walking by him every day, there's just nothing but hair and dust and dirt that gets on him. But he, I think, is a pretty slow grower. I really haven't seen much growth other than like roots underneath. I don't know. I thought he was like really tropical looking. It's kind of like a little head, and he's got like 3 cool spouts. If anything, I try to turn him once every, to be honest, probably every 2 weeks. I say once every week or 2, but like I usually forget to turn him. He seems to be doing well, though. If anything, I should probably water him again soon, because it looks like some of the tips of his leaves are starting to get a little brown and dead. So I'm going to take that as a sign of needing to water him a little more. But he's been holding pretty good. Pretty low maintenance, indirect light for most of the day. And my last, like, indirect light foyer sort of sitch is this bunny ear cactus that my brother got me for my birthday. He looks a little funny. I don't know if he's getting enough light. That's the thing. Is because usually they have, like, these flat paddles, but he's just been putting off these, like, little squirts, which I think is actually kind of cute. I don't know. Is it cruel to just kind of let him do this thing? I don't know. I like him like this. I think he looks pretty nifty. If he gets any worse, I don't think it's worse. The only worst part, I think, is like that little bit. But I don't know. He seems to be doing well. He doesn't get a lot of light in the foyer. If anything, I might just like switch up his spot, see if he needs a little more direct sunlight since he's a cactus. But I water him every week and a half, I want to say. Maybe 2 weeks. I usually just let this dude go. I pass him every day. He's like part of the scenery, but yeah. He's got a lot of new growth this past summer, so that's promising. I hope he holds through, but we'll see. Yeah.